So how long have you had this place? How long is this?
We opened on July 9th. So
Oh.
we're just over 2 weeks old.
Okay. Oh wow, it's fresh.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
So
you.
how's it going?
So far, so good. Knock on wood, if there was any. I mean, given the world that we're in right now, and I have another business too, and restaurant, it's brutal. Take a big hit, COVID-19. But the fact that it's grab and go, the concept was built that way. It helps a little bit better during these times, and all this outdoor seating plays a part because that's the only place you could eat, right? So there's no indoor seating. But the grab and go concept's working out for us.
I think it's gonna work out very well because you were bold enough to do this in the middle of a pandemic.
Well, the thing is, I signed the deal October last year. So that was before COVID-19 came on the map.
Right.
And so when you sign a lease, they got you.
They own
stuck. And so at that point, it's like we had to. And so originally we were set to open in February. City delay. We lucked out. So if we opened in February, we would have just nosedived in March. And then I would have been on the hook for all that downtime. But luckily, all those delays panned out in our favor. So opening in July, we had a short timeline to get set, training, all those things in place. But it panned out because I wasn't on the hook for that in between when the major shutdown happened. So that was a blessing.
Right.
So, but we have bigger plans. We started small, very small menu. Like this isn't our packaging, things like this. People don't understand. COVID-19 is like, I can't get boxes printed. They don't want to take on new clients because they have to fulfill their existing clients.
Exactly.
And they're all cutting their workforce because everything's slowing down. They're cutting the labor. So even that, we just found what we could use. Online ordering, we don't. That's all there, but it's hidden. So we're waiting until we learn the ropes. The learning curve is very steep in this industry. So get it quick, and then add those things later. Add more food items later. So we'll start small and simple.
Awesome, man. So you say you have another business. What's the other business?
So the Cut, it's a burger spot. It's only 4 miles from here, Culver and Olsen. And so I like to believe it's OC's best burger. And then weekend brunch.
It sounds familiar.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right? It sounds extremely familiar. We've actually probably have been there or something. Wow. And the last one was, you said brunch?
So we do weekend brunch. So we do burger focused, but craft beer, cocktails. And then weekends we do brunch. And then the brunches are real popular too.
That's awesome, man. So what's the growth? What do you expect Cluck and the Cut to look like a few months, a few years from now, man?
So it all depends. I mean, 2020, I think aside from myself, a lot of people had plans, right? A lot of people had vision, that 2020 vision. And so for me, it was like the Cut was primed to like grow itself this year.
Yeah.
This was set to launch this year. And then at that point, a lot of corporate structuring and like, a hospitality group, a lot of plans, and COVID-19 shut it down. So there we're like scraping by, scraping by, just trying to make sure we stay open. Here we're so new that we don't know when it's going to drop. We don't know what to expect. When the government pulls back more, puts more restrictions on, we don't know how it's going to affect us. And so you really don't know until you have a full cycle, 1 full year, and the ebbs and flows of the business. The traffic. I know here a lot of it weighs on those buildings. And so if those people aren't working there and they're working from home, your lunch rush, because usually this center is slammed. You can't find a table.
Right.
But as you saw today, like tables are plentiful, front and back, and so that shows that the traffic is decreased from there. So the fact that we're doing pretty good without that major traffic, it's
shows
like
when things pick up.
right.
Yeah.
And so when that picks up, that's a good thing. Then now we can actually get our rhythm, catch our flow, and then when that happens, we'll be in a good place. Like day one was brutal. It was bad. People waited 40 minutes to an hour for their food at the worst point.
Wow.
So day one got bad. By day two, we tightened it up though. We figured out how to alleviate that, and we tightened up. And so just keep pushing, get better and better. That's the plan, and we're kind of left to the mercy of COVID-19 and wherever the world is at right now.
Right. Well, I'm excited for your journey,
Thank you.
especially on this entrepreneurial journey. So me and him, I'm Durante Craig. I will shake your hand.
Steve.
But
Steve.
So what's the new politically correct nowadays, right?
Yeah. And this is
AJ.
This is his I guess blog, his journey, and he's documenting everything. But we're actually students. We're graduates now.
From where?
From UCI. We were in
UCI.
a
Congratulations.
master's program there. Masters of Innovation and Entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So we were understanding and learning and going through the process and of developing companies and startups and stuff like that. And so we completely understand. And one of my biggest focuses and interests is learning how people got their start, and understanding how people are doing right now in business. And so I just wanted to take the time out to say, ask you how's it going, and how you're feeling and how you're doing. Hopefully everything goes well, man.
Of course, we could always wish for more, but at the same time, everything's relative.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people hurting, a lot of places shutting down, a lot of places that can't open back up, a lot of people out of work, and so most importantly, I'm a family man, and so my family's got their health.
Yeah.
And that's primary.
important.
They're healthy, and so that's all I could ask for. The rest has been like I said, I could always wish for better things, on both ends of the business spectrum, but there we're getting by.
Yeah.
That in itself, then, I'm grateful. And then here, the fact that we're doing good so far, but like I said, we're just 2 weeks old, so it's hard to really tell you what we're gonna do or where we're gonna be, but just keep pushing, believing, and just grind.
Right. Where are you originally from?
From New York originally.
Wow.
So, I was born and raised in New York.
Okay.
Moved all over, not in the city, but the outer boroughs, and lots of urban areas,
You
and
got another East Coast man with you.
Yeah, I'm from DC.
You're from DC?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Philly and New York too.
So I moved out here in 05, and I kind of liked it. It was a vacation at first, and then decided to stay. And so now I'm just assimilated to this Southern California culture. The weather's got me, but like I said, I got a foothold here, a family here, and so my businesses are here, and so no plans of leaving, going back. But it's just have faith, keep faith, just keep the mindset.
Yeah.
I know COVID-19, broke down people not just financially, a lot of people medically, but mentally too. I got to a point where I started feeling defeated, and so I switched it up and I focused on a new mindset. And it's like I coined my corporation, Alpha, as an acronym, ALPHA.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like affirm. Affirm it first, and then you learn. You got to push yourself to learn what it is that you want to chase. Then you persevere, because on that road of learning, you're gonna hit a lot of bumps. So you persevere. Then you hustle, and then you achieve. And so I just got to keep the mindset, stay positive, stay focused, and the rest will fall in place.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell the people how they could stay in contact and reach out to you and follow your journey with the business and you as an entrepreneur.
So for me personally, nowadays modern technology, the easiest way is social media, right?
Exactly.
So my personal social media is Alpha Inc. Alpha is the acronym, A.L.P.H.A. And then Inc. And then Cut Kitchen is here. The Cut HCB for handcrafted burgers is the other spot. And so we're always on social media. That's the easiest way to broaden your reach without breaking the bank, right? That's the thing is, nowadays you gotta cut that marketing budget.
Yeah,
That's one of the easiest things to cut. And so then how do you spread the word? And social media is the easiest route, right? It's the modern day word of mouth. And so that's kind of where we focus on. And then obviously if things change and things loosen up and obviously the medical situation gets better, then you can start investing in those different avenues of media outlets and things like that.
I got you, man. I just followed you, man. Godspeed in your journey.